Hello YouTube, my name is Dissentium, and jumping right into things here, the thing you have to understand, and what you probably do understand, is that business is war, and businesses are always going to look out for themselves, and businesses are always going to do what's most profitable to them. And this is a very simple concept that I think we all understand. Now, Activision, the company that publishes Call of Duty, will always try to give us what we want if it is profitable, such as a time change, and that's what I'm going to talk about today. Now, we have seen this in the past, COD 1, 2, and 3, where everybody at that time was getting sick of the World War setting because there were so many World War titles, excluding the big futuristic Halo, or the big futuristic franchise, Halo. People were getting sick of the World War setting, so Infinity Ward made Modern Warfare. We have also seen this in the gaming industry before, and a bit more recently. After Modern Warfare, the industry realized that people wanted the settings of their games to change. For a while now, a lot of the games at that time were in the modern settings, such as Battlefield. They made Battlefield Bad Company 3 and 4. Within that time frame, all the games around that were in the modern setting. To put this in perspective, the two biggest first-person shooter franchises were in the modern setting. The games that had the most playtimes, Call of Duty and Battlefield, they were in the modern setting. That's a lot, of modern game time right there. Until Black Ops 2 came out, which was lightly in the future. They were just flirting with it. Following this was the worst COD ever, in my opinion. Ghosts was again lightly in the future. That same year that Ghosts came out, Titanfall 2 released, and that had a lot of hype, which I explained in my previous video. But I feel that Titanfall inspired Call of Duty to go in the direction that it did and go deep in the future setting, in a way that Titanfall was the modern warfare of today, in that Titanfall popularized futuristic CODs while Modern Warfare popularized modern CODs. Now here is where things get relevant to today's standards. Activision realizes that the futuristic setting is getting stale with us consumers, and I know this because of how bad the Infinite Warfare trailer did. Now people might say COD is doing better because of the futuristic setting. Just look at how good the sales are for Black Ops 3. Now Ghost sold over 19 million sales, which was lightly in the future. Advanced Warfare, which was way heavy in the future, sold 17.4 million sales. Black Ops 3, which won't share this exact information right now, but from what I've seen and gathered in research, it has sold more than Call of Duty Ghosts, so presumably over 19 to 20 million sales. Now, I think Black Ops 3 got a majority of its sales because of its heavy brand recognition. There's no Advanced Warfare that has an iconic name to it. There's no Ghosts that has an iconic name linked to it. Black Ops has a very heavy brand recognition because Treyarch has a pretty heavy street cred from Black Ops 2, which by the way is the most asked for backwards compatible game on Xbox One. One of the most. Now, I have reason to believe that COD 2017 or 18 or possibly both will be in a World War setting. Now this is why I think that popular demand, alright? I can remember, at least after Ghosts, people wanted a World War COD on the new gen, but, mainly just a World War, first-person shooter on the new gen, because it had been 6 years since the last Call of Duty or World at War game at that time. 8 years nowadays. And people wanted to see what could be done on the new gen. And because of that popular demand of a World War title, it was extremely annoying that Infinite Warfare was going to be set even farther in the future compared to Black Ops 3. So people hated on that trailer and Activision for being out of touch with what we want. Now this won't hurt pre-orders that Infinite Warfare is in the future, unfortunately. Activision is smart and they have an absurd amount of crap if you pre-order, such as the terminal map and that entire zombies map with its own theme and guns and everything. It's an equivalent to, Shadows of Evil from Black Ops 3, the main zombies map. It's like, if you pre-order the game, you get that. I don't even think they have released any other zombies footage of the other map that's going to come with the game, if that's even in. And, of course, if you spend $80, you can get the Modern Warfare Remastered, which is 100% confirmed the biggest slap in the face this past year. Because of that popular demand of a World War title on new gen, Battlefield 1 got a lot of praise for just being set in a World War time frame. How odd. A game with an insane amount of praise for just being in a different time setting. A different time setting. That's it. That shows you how much people want it, and COD fans deem COD dead, you know, the hashtag RIP COD back in the reveal trailer days, because of the time setting. Yeah. And Activision knows all of this, I guarantee it. They know everything I just talked about and how people are not liking this Infinite Warfare trailer and how good Battlefield 1 is doing right now because of its setting. Just to put this in perspective, imagine how bad the Advanced Warfare 2 trailer would be taken. It would be horrible. Another futuristic game after the catastrophic failure of a PR standpoint Infinite Warfare was. Flippin' Ali A would dislike that okay, no, I'm just kidding. Yeah, no. But then imagine how well received a World War COD trailer would be, or World War COD game would be taken. It would be boots on the ground, and people know this because it'd be set in the past. We don't have exosuits back in the day. And it'd be in this time setting that people want. People would be losing their crap. At least I think. I think people would be really excited for a World War COD. People have been wanting that for a while now. And just on a side note, I do truly think that Battlefield 1 is the Titanfall of today. The modern warfare of today. Because just like those games, they sparked a setting change. And this is why I think that the next COD, or CODs, will be in the World War setting. Battlefield 1 right now is the only AAA game set in that time frame, and it is well received just because of it. And Activision knows this, and I think they're going to jump on that World War bandwagon. Despite what you may think of Battlefield, you cannot deny that the reception of Battlefield 1 is great right now. To recap though, I think that COD 2017 or COD 2018 will be set in a World War setting. Or 1 or 2. Most likely 1 though, because, you know, because of the setting's growing demand, great reception to its biggest competitor, Battlefield, and how I think Battlefield 1 will spark a setting change as Modern Warfare and Titanfall did in the past. And we gamers letting Activision know that we don't approve of this futuristic crap, and we want to change. We know this for how poorly received the Infinite Warfare trailer is getting, and game in general, how bad it's getting received, and I think we will get a World War COD game because Activision knows that this will generate hype, approval, and most of all, the money. If they announce that the next blockbuster title will be set in a setting that everybody is craving for. No. Lusting for. Alright guys, make sure you rate if you agree with anything I said, and make sure you subscribe if you lust for a change to the World War setting in COD. See you guys.